people don't watch our videos and they don't pay attention to Facebook. My friend's just like, come on, let's go. It's just, this is a haunted house. Like, all a haunted house really is, when it comes down to it, is like scary sounds, dark hallways, and people jumping out at you. You know what I mean?
Word. All right. Okay.
So,
yeah.
tell me about what got you started with haunted houses.
Ben. Ben did.
Ben?
Yeah, pretty much. Ben did, I've always liked Halloween, but Ben did a haunted house, kind of like Old Screw. Or whatever.
Obsessed with Halloween?
Ben's obsessed with Halloween. But he did a haunted house for a Halloween party in college, and it was really popular. And it was like the best part of the party, apparently. So then he moved to Missoula shortly after that, and he was like, dude, we have to do a haunted house in like the backyard or something, anywhere. So we did a haunted house and we called it Haunted Backyard, because we actually did it in the backyard. And we charged $5 and made like $2,500, I think it was, somewhere in there. And then we're like, well, shit, there's not a haunted house in Missoula, so we better just make a big one and do it. All right, 2 more short screws, or I guess just one for now.
The haunted house is one of our creative outlets, and it means equal parts love and frustration, supplying an event to Missoula on the scale and level of like Las Vegas or California entertainment, which we don't get a lot of here. And I wish there was more, because I would love to experience more of that. So it kind of sucks because we're the only ones doing stuff on this scale. We don't get much of this. But the ability to scare people and drive that fear, like I said before, I just like that ability of making people feel alive.
Well, I mean, when it comes down to it, like, honestly, hard work's probably more important than creativity. You know, to be successful in anything. It's like I had said before, a haunted house is just dark hallways that you scare people in. You know, if that's all you do, it's not very great. It's pretty boring, but it's still a haunted house, and chances are good you're still going to scare people, and they're probably going to have a pretty good time, you know? But the execution is really where, you know, that's where the hard work comes in. And it's easy to have a good idea, but it's not easy to create that good idea and turn it into something tangible, you know? So it could even be, I don't know if I put a ratio, but symbiotic, you know, the spark comes from the creativity, but then 80% of it's, probably 95% of it's just working, you know? Like, I'm just painting a wall white right now. It's not like it's that creative or very fun, but it's gotta get done or this place isn't finished, you know? So you gotta work hard. And this is hard work sometimes.
Phases of construction. Well, we start out with the blueprint months ahead of time, and then we'll come in here. Once we get into the space, we take chalk, blueprint the entire outline, translate it. There's always a lot of variation because the building's kind of wonky. Once we get the blueprint on the ground, we bring in the skeleton and build that, usually with the 8x8 foot pallets, and then we do the cross supports and build the small walls. And then once we have the skeleton, the bare bones of it, then we come in with the wiring and we go ahead and take the entire thing and plastic it, then start adding the fine details, then light it, put speakers in, do the sound. We also, right around that time, it's usually the homecoming parade, so we usually head off to the homecoming parade and build the float for that, because we get in front of a lot of people in Missoula when we do the homecoming parade. And then we gear everything up, get it ready, make sure costumes are good to go, figure out the exact number of actors that we need, how many volunteers we can have as a maximum in here to feel comfortable. Get all the little things in order, the open signs, advertising, tickets, build the entrance line, get that good, and then we open the doors.
So what'd you think?
Terrifying, absolutely terrifying.
What was your favorite part?
Favorite or most terrifying part? Not sure. I'm not sure, you know, you need time to process these things.
Oh, I like the part where you had to crawl. That was something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the walkie zombies.
Yeah.
We should do the what do we do?
Do you want to just tell me what you thought of the haunted house?
It was scary.
Scary.
Oh my gosh. Don't get under the thing. It's scary.
The crawl part was one over.
My knee.
What was your favorite part?
Yeah, somebody touched me.
Probably crawling through the tunnel. Oh, that was scary.
Yeah.
I pretty much closed my eyes the whole time, so you know.
All right. So what'd you think?
It's really scary.
Well done.
well done.
Yeah, they
Oh my god.
chainsaws were great. Nice touch. The crawling thing with the
Oh, that was
totally
good.
dark.
That
Yeah,
was really good.
that was
I
nice.
like the crawling.
Yeah.
That was good. It mixed it up.
Yeah. I actually haven't been to a haunted house in my adult
God.
life, so that was my first one.
Oh, I'm still shaking.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great. It was good.
It scared the fuck out of me, and 2 reasons. If you hate clowns, never will know this.
Besides the haunted house, what's next? Any film ideas or?
Yeah, we drafted up one script and we would love to do it next year. Try and make a feature film next year. Getting back in the mindset of trying to do, you know, one a year.
Yeah, one feature a year if we can, because Breaking the Clouds we did in 2010 and we haven't done a feature film since.
Making money and making movies, that's priority. And expanding the haunted house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like from our end, where we've actually made a few films and you know, we have a business that makes money and all that sort of stuff. Like, you know, an idea is awesome. Ideas are great, right? But executing the idea is absolutely crucial, because if you've not demonstrated that you can execute an idea, then, well, you're not instilling very much confidence in anybody.
Yeah.
You know, because time is money, and I'm certainly not going to waste my time or money on somebody that's just going to talk a bunch of ideas and then not follow through on anything they've committed to doing. It's like the old Chinese sweatshop proverb: just do it.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.